Good morning. I am just hearing Maggie's word of the yearning. It just spoke to me, like, what do we yearn for? So this is called a moment of community connection. We are a community of Christ followers. We are in a community of Enumclaw and the Plateau. So I want to talk just for a minute about an event that we had in April 25th. It was a forum in which we talked about dementia. We had some amazing professionals talk about what dementia was. I mean, there's many types of dementia. It's kind of like autism. Many types of impacts it has on people in a variety of ways. So we learned about the brain science, what different parts of our brain do. We learned about how we, as a community, can respond to people facing dementia or memory loss. I like to call it memory loss because that's kind of what it is. Things that stood out to me as I reflect back on that day were, in the beginning, there weren't a lot of people here. So we were like, oh man, should we have advertised differently, or where are the people? But we know it was also a big day for Enumclaw because they had a wellness fair that day as well. But those that came, their response was very affirming, that we are on the right track here at Calvary as we reach out to so many people. Every few seconds, somebody in this world is diagnosed with memory loss. It's a hard thing. It's so isolating. It's isolating for the families. They don't know how to respond. We talked about ways to respond to people who are struggling. How can we make this world an easier place? Lots of times families come in and they scoop up their loved one because they're afraid. They don't know what's coming, and so they put them someplace else. So we heard from people who have memory care places, like, is that always the best scenario? Because you're removing them from the environment that they're comfortable in. It's good to know where you're going. Lots of people with dementia can take years and years. I have an aunt, she's going to be 106 in July. Yesterday I visited her. Did she know me? She knows I love her. She recognized this is a face that I know. We had the best visit, even though few words were spoken. I want this community of Calvary and of Enumclaw to reach out in love to those around them, so we don't scoop them off and make them feel even more isolated. Caregivers can be so isolated because they're providing so much care. I know this. My mom's going to be 103 this Friday. But it's not terrible. I mean, it's such a wonderful thing to provide love for those that nurtured us and brought us up. One of the things that we learned from our community is there's a lot of supports. We have the Senior Center, we have Rainier Wellness, we have Rainier Respite. Our respite program does many of the things that they talked about. We provide art and music, a good meal, a social place for people to come together, and it's fun. So some of us, we're all aging, and some of us are starting to forget things. It doesn't mean we have dementia, but even if we did, come and volunteer. Be a part of us because we need volunteers. Our program is one of the few. There's one in Sequim. There's another one in Anacortes, I think, that provides a place where volunteers can come together and just share this love that Maggie was talking about, this care for people. So as I reflect back on our community connection, I feel like it was valuable. I feel like we as a community here at Calvary can talk about it in an informed way to other people in our lives and in this community who are beginning this journey. Yeah, it's a journey. It's a challenge. But we've got this. That's my connection.